Sometimes I imagine Nikki and Jackson getting ready for the new day. Maybe they moved somewhere out in the prairies. Got a house twice as big as their little place in Chicago. Got an endless backyard filled with Jackson's toys. His new friends. He's a normal kid again. Loud, full of energy. Yeah, his whole nightmares behind him. One of those painful things that become dull once you gain some distance from it. Everything moves slower for them now. They don't even use the internet. They know better than that. Changing names. That's okay. That helps in dull things too. Maybe they've forgiven me. I like to think so. Then I see it. Black vans pulling up outside their place. A helicopter flying low. Threatening phone call. Gets my heart racing again. Tempts me to run just one little search. Make a connection. 'Cause I know I could find them. But I won't. I can't do that to them again. I've dealt with enough fixers lately. I'm not even sure what the term means anymore. Maybe I'm old school, but Jordy Chin always fit my definition. Efficient, deadly, and most importantly, for sale. Whenever I got stuck in a mess, Jordy was the first person I called, and the only person I had to call. Because fixers get it done. I guess Jordy's old school too, because this new breed of fixer, it's a different way of working. I doubt they could stand toe-to-toe with Jordy in a gunfight, but they got something he doesn't. They can hack. They exploit the CTOS. They're networked. They know how to track a digital shadow and coordinate an attack. These guys are fully adapted modern criminals with a wide range of skills. And eventually, I'm gonna run into one that's better than me. I need to be ready for that. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. With a wooden spoon. Mix your butter into the mashed bananas. Use a large mixing bowl. Next, mix in the sugar, egg, and vanilla. Lightly sprinkle in your baking soda. Mix vigorously. Add your flour. And mix. Pour your mix into a buttered loaf-shaped pan. Bake for 50 minutes. Cool for 10 minutes. Remember the most important step. Enjoy.
Can he sit up? Oh, fuck it. Just hold him up. This is session number 3 with Alex Jaworski, who is not the name he gave us. Alex here's an undercover cop.
I'm not a cop. I'm just an informant, okay? Look, they barely even pay me anything. Listen. You let me go, and I'll leave the country. You got my word.
I want everything you photographed, sent, or stored, and a list of your contacts, or my buddy here is gonna stab you.
No way. I give you that, and you'll kill me, right? Hey, no!
What? You said to stab him! Jesus, now how's he supposed to tell us anything? It was a fucking bluff, Jesus. Just stop the bleeding. Take him to the body shop, get him patched up. Next time he'll know we're not fucking around.
DedSec must reboot. It is a shackled army ready to fight. It is the voice of the people, muzzled by its own leaders. That's right. DedSec has leaders, despite their denial. But they would rather stroke their own egos through social media than bring about social change. So blood must be drawn. Every war begins with a tragedy.
I've been working with another hacker lately.
He knows the game, but his ego is too much. He likes to keep his identity hidden behind a mask when he's in public. Like he's got to wear this silly costume or he's somehow exposed. It scares me sometimes. His ideas are violent. He angers easily. He's a genius, but he can be like a child. On one hand, I think he could help me find the bunker. But on the other, I fear what he'd do with it. He's ready to meet the days, but I don't know if the days are ready for default. I don't know if anybody is ready for default.
So, it's pretty clear to me now that the other Daves are going to waste the potential of what we've created here. In order to live up to our ideals or purpose, they left me one option. I need to remove them. Once we take our proper place, once we're recognized as the ones who actually made a difference, who stood defiant against the 1%er bullshit, people will understand why I had to do this. My brothers die for a cause they seem to have forgotten. But that cause lives on and grows stronger.
Pierce wouldn't run. I know it. So where is he? This city is going to hell. People are dying in the fucking street. Where is he? Fuck! He has to be dead. I finished my costume. I didn't have a lot to work with, only blurry news photos, but I think it's close. I haven't gone outside with it yet, but maybe it's finally time. Somebody's got to step up, right? Somebody's got to be the Fox.
Yo, Bloom put up big money to make Pierce gone. They don't care how we do it, so don't bring the van. We don't need him alive. See if you can get me the Rosarios.
Are you fucking kidding me? Did you hear about the mess they made over in Pawnee?
You gotta understand the way the Rosarios think. They don't think. They don't recover data. They don't send a warning. If you fire this bullet, you mean it, because these guys are a motherfucking headshot every time. We get them the description, an address. They get it done. Just make sure you get away from ground zero when they show up.
Got an address?
Waiting on Bloom. We move as soon as we hear back.
Detective Sheila Billings. We need to talk. We have an anonymous tip line you can call. I'll give you the number. You graduated with the second highest scores in your high school. Then you tore through your criminology classes and got fast-tracked through the Chicago Police Department. Don't you have better things to do? Officially, you've got a spotless record. In 2009, you were following a suspect in the Parker Square Strandlands. You requested a search warrant, but they wouldn't give you one. Who is this? They wouldn't give you one because they were corrupt. So you went into his house anyway, found what you wanted, planted it where you needed to plant it. You can't prove that. You're right, but only because I erased the footage clean for you. You were right to do what you did, but here's the thing, you and me, we're like-minded. Now, I could use a friend in the department, and you could use a friend outside of it. Well, aren't you a mystery man? I'm listening. Mystery man, you want to tell me why my boys are reporting stolen evidence at the crime scenes? Come on, ain't it obvious? I've got to cover my tracks. By stealing a crate full of weapons? Come on, the list goes on. Missing cars, missing electronics. Scrap metal? I have needs. I pay you for these jobs, right out of the police budget. I thought we were supposed to be working together to take these thugs off the streets, but now I'm wondering if you were one of them. No offense, but if your police budget could handle this, you wouldn't need my help. I'd take what I need to keep on keeping on, and I ain't hurting anybody, but the ones that have it coming. Are you Aiden Pierce? What? You're him, aren't you? The vigilante. Thanks. I needed that. Now, I never was a religious man, but I did have an idea once to put karma, religion, superstition, etc. to a test. Crowdsourcing. Kind of like that old theory that you could coordinate everybody on one side of the planet to jump at the same time and knock us right the fuck out of orbit. Well, my idea, though, you get everybody to make the same wish, thought, prayer, and point it in the same direction all at once. What happens when a single collective voice demands a miracle? LSD and realized that the idea sounded a lot better when I was high. Yeah. If you ever want a good snapshot of the current state of human spiritual evolution, how close we are to actually figuring shit out, you don't have to look any further than the internet. It's a place where you can find 500-page fan fiction about anthropomorphic 80s cartoon characters romancing androgynous pop idols, where you can find forum flame wars between people who fantasize about being eaten by giants and people who find tiny robot animals erotic. You can sell your own bottled urine to buy somebody else's toenail clippings. You don't even get me started on what girls and cups are doing these days. Makes you want to unplug the whole damn thing sometimes, don't it? Well, maybe after I finish my fan fiction. So I made the mistake of running my name through the search engines today. Been a while since I did that, and now I remember why. People still got a hate hard on for me. Even found a few bullshit sightings around the country, like I'm Bigfoot or something actually worth hunting. My message got through. At least my story is being used as a security lesson. But I don't like being the boogeyman in their example. Man, I had reasons for what I did, and Bloom knew it. That ugly mug in the old broadcast that keeps popping up, I don't even recognize him anymore. That ain't me. Those were dark times. Angry times. And now I'm just tired. I've been in the trenches too long, people. I've earned my R&R.
There are two kinds of people in this world. Assholes and people who don't label people. Hell, most of them are assholes too. Hi, I'm a talking moose who was probably made in a third world sweatshop by malnourished children. Ain't I fucking funny? Don't throw rocks in glass houses. Throw spark plugs instead. They're higher on the Mohs scale. If you're gonna be the one who dies with the most toys, at least be the one who made them. Ain't nothing in life for free unless you're willing to grab it and run like a motherfucker. If you roll your socks into balls to keep them matched, here's a trick. Buy all your socks in the same damn color. Problem solved. Fuck your sock balls and fuck you. I bet it would be hilarious to hear my own voice coming out of a talking moose. So I'm gonna make that happen. If you take the stairs instead of the escalator and the people on the escalator are still passing you by, guess what? You would be more efficient just standing still. Never wink at a blind man. Never start a fight you can't cheat. And never trust a man who buys a pre-built computer. The problem with the fucking internet is that there's no 911 dispatcher and way too many volunteer firemen. If I wanted a goddamn peppermint pumpkin cappuccino, I'd tell you. I'd also shoot myself. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Well, a woodchuck can chuck wood, so shut the fuck up. If you change your profile picture more than twice a week, you're creating a permanent visual timeline about how you got old, fat, and ugly. I want the biggest cock-shaped tombstone money can buy just to see the look on the preacher's face. If you want to kill people because a book told you to do it, it's time to expand your damn library, friend. If it were done when 'tis done, 'twere well it were done quickly.
So Bloom's been looking at investing into our hackerspace, and that's got everybody at each other's throats. Some of us want to avoid the corporate control. Kind of goes against the spirit of what we do here, right? But on the other hand, we're talking about big money, and that means the aesthetics of a starship. There's no need to be sleek in space. Functionality is key, not form. The lab's all worked up over the Bloom branding we got. Bloom Forge sounds fine to me. He quit. Said he wasn't willing to sell his soul to the dark gods for financial gain. He pointed right at me because somehow I've now become the unofficial liaison between us. Thing is, I'm not in this for the money. I know that's what everybody says, but really, I'm eager to see what we can do. I feel like I've finally been given a shot at something. No more computer repairs and tech support. These guys are giving me a shot to prove myself, and I'm gonna take it. I've decided to tell Sandy tonight. I can't wait to see her face. She's been working 2 jobs to support us this year, and I know she's been wanting me to give the middle finger to her own dark gods and walk like Pete did. They moved Rose and I into a proper Bloom lab this week, and we were introduced to our new project. They're calling it the Central Operating System, CTOS for short. Software to run an entire city. I knew we were going big, but this is big. We'll be working on a test site. We're calling it the Bunker. I met one of my new partners today. Everybody went quiet when he walked in. He's a hacking legend. Best of the best, they say. Looked like a knuckle dragger to me. Right away he started picking on me. Said my parents were, and I quote, a pair of dirty douchebags for naming me Tobias, and he's gonna call me Frewer from now on. Nobody's called me Frewer since gym class back in high school. I'm not gonna let this hooligan ruin a good thing for me.
This is an unlisted number. How did you find me? No such thing as an unlisted number, if you search the right lists. I know where Aiden Pierce has been staying, but I want 10K up front or I walk. I've sent you an anonymous account number where you can drop it. Hold on. How can I be sure you've got information worth 10K? Nice talking to you. Goodbye. Wait! Okay, shit. Here. You'd better have something good, or I'll mark it stolen. Oh, it's good. Pierce was living right inside your own house. Some of your employees like to call it the bunker. The bunker? Of course. Be sure to send over the rest of the payment when you see I'm right. Trust me, I can be a real pain in the ass when somebody cheats me. The more I dig into Bad Boy's files, the more insane this whole thing becomes. First off, not a dude. Nope. Pretty hot, too. I've seen her picture. That DedSec member that got shot on the news, Clara Lyle. That was Bad Boy. If you're wondering why she got shot, I've got 2 words for you. Aiden Pierce. Yup, she was hanging out with a vigilante. But it gets worse. Where did they choose to take their honeymoon? The bunker. According to Bad Boy, it's real, and she was even inside. So now, I find myself in a very frustrating situation. I could hand my discovery over to DedSec and gain a metric fuck ton of street cred, or I could cash it in for Bloom's 100K. I used to be all about fight the man and fuck the system, or was it the other way around? Anyway, now I'm starting to think the world is in a perpetual downward spiral no matter what we do. And I sure could use a new car. What to do?